Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
It's good, fam.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
It's a second down run with Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Sanders. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Sanders. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Here's Sanders. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
From the red zone now, Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 right at the 30.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
San Francisco.
On first down, they go with Mostert again.
Did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, that ain't up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run at Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. He's at the 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
I could not get the fuck in there. Nice.
Able to convert on
I thought I had that.
Sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. To throw is Wentz.
No! I got hit.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted.
I had him in the back of the end zone. I got hit.
Down at the 2. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Back of the end zone.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here we go.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there from a big play guy, Jerick McKinnon. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
1st down.
Here we go.
That when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Eagles 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Together and become sharp again.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that.
Strike for 31.
Oh, he just got both feet up. He just got both feet up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try with McKinnon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, as the first half is winding down, and the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
makes the score Niners 21, Eagles 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. On Wentz is intercepted yet again.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
49ers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I said. That one was a legitimate interception. The other one should have been a touchdown. They wouldn't let me throw it.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10.
What the hell is going on? That shit is...
49,
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And now look at him go. The 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Niners 28, Eagles 7.
Now it shows yours is right. Oh. That might be it.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's all good. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's that or whether it's the internet.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
In your face.
On first down, Wentz.
And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Open man here is Scott, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Wentz going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They go for it on 4th and goal, but then winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. To throw is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Wentz. flush to his right. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
That was supposed to be on his inside shoulder. I put him to throw it on the inside shoulder. That is cool.
Let me feel myself a little bit. Real bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit. Make the whole city jump.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Man open, it's Goodwin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now Wentz. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Rip left, rip left. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Quit talking about it.
Now Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
At the Niners' 4-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
I just paused with him and it actually worked. No, it wasn't a G. Yeah, like
it's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Score Niners 28. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
I didn't think the shit was going to work.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty.
Damn it, we
down. comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. They're trying to get something.
Garoppolo looking to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Wentz now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Sometimes this motherfucker pisses me off. Because that should have been put further down. Yeah, but he should have put that further downfield. Like, I put that up. I didn't put a bullet. Like, that was meant to be thrown deep to the shot.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Eluding the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, he's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. 30, the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Niners 28, Eagles 21.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this one's travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Garoppolo's going to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Garoppolo to throw.
Inside position.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning it?
Elliott on for the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
Good. That will tie the game. 28-all. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this carries into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49er 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Yes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score score wins the game.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run with Sanders.
47-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At the 31-yard line.
He's crossing. He's checking. Come on.
So that'll back him up 5.
Yeah. I just
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
First throw of overtime for Wentz. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Get that ball. 57 Mike. Mike 57.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. What can Garoppolo do now with his drive? This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a 1st down. Now as Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
1st down, San Francisco.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say, get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
They'll run with Mostert. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No game.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we